Yo, what's up world? It's your boy Phrasal here, and today we're going to have another lesson on phrasal verbs. And these phrasal verbs for today will all involve the word hand, because I am going in alphabetical order, and right now H is the letter that they start with. So let's get to it. Why waste time? The first one we're going to learn for today is to hand in, or hand something in. It is separable. Now, what does it mean to hand something in? Well, it means to give something to somebody according to a schedule. So for example, let's say I'm at the university and my professor says, Phrasal, here's your assignment. I want it by Friday. That means I would have to hand it in by Friday, or hand my homework in by Friday, because that's the deadline. So there's time involved, there's a schedule. I can't just give it whenever I want. No, it has to be by Friday, either on Friday or any day before it. That is handing in. So let's get to the next one. And the next one is to hand something over. Now, when you hand something over or you hand over something, you are giving something to someone that you don't really want to give away. Let's say mom takes her son to the grocery store, and the son grabs some candy, and he's holding on to this candy, and the mother wants it, but he's like, no, 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 my candy, mine. The mother can say, Billy, hand the candy over, hand it over to me, hand over the candy. And she would say that because he doesn't want to give it to her. But saying hand it over means give it to me, I don't care how much you don't want to, you must give it to me because I'm the boss. That's how you use hand it over, or hand over something, like hand over the candy or hand over the money. Anything like that. No, don't try to take people's money by saying hand over the money. Only if it's your money that someone else has that they shouldn't have. So let's get to the third one. And the third one for today is to hand out. Now, to hand out is very similar to give out. But when you're handing something out, you're giving things away for free to numerous people, a group of people. So just like in the last episode, it's very similar to give out. You know the people on the streets who hand out the flyers and they give it to people, the advertisements, they are handing things out, handing out papers. So if you want to use it in a sentence, you could say something like, my job is to hand papers out. Or my job is to hand out papers. It's separable. Just like the last two were, this one is also a separable phrasal verb. So let's get to the next one. And the next one is to hand off. Now this one, I think this one is mostly American, but the British people might use this too because they do have rugby, and when you play rugby, you can hand off things as well. But what hand off basically is, it means to give something to someone hand to hand. Like this pen. Let's pretend this is my hand, this is someone else's hand. We're just pretending. If I were to do this, that's not a handoff. I threw it. In order for something to be a handoff, it has to go straight from one hand to the other. So basically at all times there's a hand touching it, like from here to there. Like that. That is a handoff. There is no throwing involved. And the reason why we say handoff a lot here in America is because in American football, the quarterback hands off the ball all the time to the running back. And then I think in British football, I guess they call it rugby, when one guy gives the ball to the other without throwing it, that is also a handoff. You're handing it off. And also in certain races, to see who's the fastest, some people pass or hand off batons to each other in order for the other person to start racing. That's handing off, straight from one hand to the other. Simple, basic, easy episode, in black and white. So what did we learn for today? We learned to hand in, that's giving something to someone else based on a time schedule, like a time limit. Hand out, giving things to numerous people for free. To hand over, giving something to someone else that you don't really want to give, but you have to because it's the best thing for you to do. And to hand off, straight from one hand to the other, and usually used in sports. Just like that. And so, that's the end of the episode for today. I hope you liked it, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned new stuff. My battery's running out. Be sure to add me, vk.com/Phrasal, that's me, and subscribe to my YouTube page to see all my videos. Thank you all for your support. I'll continue making videos as long as you're learning. So, I'm out. Later.
And don't be racist.
So don't be that is his catchphrase, the don't